Well, good evening, good people. Mark Holmes here. And as always, I want to say thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. It's Friday night. I apologize for not having my Friday night live stream. We ended up we have two sets of volunteers that are coming in. The first set worked yesterday, today, they're going home tomorrow. And then on Sunday, another set comes in and we'll be doing some more projects and things. And so we had like a send-off dinner for them. Shout out to all of the people who came through. We had 30 volunteers that helped us on four different houses to try and get them back in shape. And I'll be going back over tomorrow without my volunteers to finish up the work. So we can get this woman back in. Forgive me for yawning. I'm sure somebody's going to say something about me yawning and everything, but I'm actually tired. Been up since 5 o'clock this morning, and we had the send-off dinner and things, and I'm just trying to get caught up on everything that is the Cowboys. It's kind of crazy. It looks almost like a birthmark thing, but it's like I've got a spot of gray that's just gray right there. It's kind of crazy. Anyway. This is maybe one of those good news, bad news situations here, because it sounds like the Cowboys are done as far as Stephon Gilmore. We know the Cowboys don't want to pay anybody. We know if finding out that Bobby Wagner really wanted to come to Dallas and play with the Cowboys, and that maybe that was one of the reasons why Dan Quinn did not want to come back and was looking and literally taking the left hand up commander's job, which I still don't think is a great job, even with the new ownership. But his thing was you have to have a sense of urgency that you can't wait because tomorrow's not promised. And that sounds kind of like what I tell you guys here at the end of this video every night. My fireside chat. I ain't got a fire here, so forgive me. But it's kind of what I always say. You got to make the most of every day. You really and truly do. So it sounds like Stephon Gilmore coming back to the Cowboys is a non-starter. And mainly we're getting that because we're hearing Mike Zimmer glowing about having Deron Bland and Diggs back. And it sounds like he is like, hey, we got those two guys. Everything is hunky-dory. When you have those guys like that, you can roll coverage and do a lot of different things. And so he didn't hint that he needed anything more than what he has right now. So take that as you will. I take it as this. If there was any doubt, about Diggs' health, then you would bring back Stephon Gilmore as an insurance policy, or at least a rational team that wants to win would be doing that. Now, we, of course, got the Cowboys where we don't like to spend no money on nobody. Even guys that are proving themselves in a season. So there's also that you have to put into the equation. But this to me says we believe Stephon Diggs is going to be healthy and ready to rock and roll for the season. So in essence, that's good news about that. But you can look at it and say it's bad news because we won't be bringing back Stephon Gilmore. But as much as the guys out there have said that the Cowboys are going to suck ass, it's kind of funny because I saw a tweet, now I could be wrong, but it was an Eagle fan that had retweeted this, that Pro Football Network, which is a fantasy football gambling site, I believe. I don't really know that much about it, but basically that site had the Cowboys at 13-4. Going a little bit overboard, had the Eagles at 10-7, and the Cowboys winning division which would be the first team back-to-back to win it in 20 years. I think it was 2002, 2003, and 2004 that the Eagles won it. And mind you, the Cowboys were 5-11, I believe, each of those years. And the Giants and the Commanders, well, they were also ass too. So I don't know if it was that the Eagles were that great. They did go to the Super Bowl in 2005, was it? But I don't want to ever claim that the Eagles are a good team. I don't. So I am a bit tired, and I don't have to get up at 6 tomorrow, which is good. I'm going to take my time getting up and going on over to this house to do a little bit more work. You try and finish this place up. And yeah, I can sleep in a little bit tomorrow and go over there, get that work stuff squared away, get the kitchen sink hooked up, and get the stove back in place and so on. And it'll be great to get that stuff squared away. There's something else Randy sites. You know, I always said, tell the people you love how much you love them, because you might not get the chance again. And I'm reminded constantly about how true those words are. Randy, let me pull it up real quick here. Let's see. Forget me. Randy's wife sent me some pictures. And said that Randy is doing a lot better. He's sitting up and actually ate some food. He ended up watching some Joe Boo Sports Report, although he fell asleep. And I said, well, Stephanie, I don't know if that is the medication or if that's just he's watching me and literally falling asleep. So, Randy, shout out to you, buddy. You gotta get well fast and things, but take your time. So, remember, good people, tell the people you love how much you love them. Might not get the chance again, and I love you guys. And God willing, we'll all see each other tomorrow. Why is it gray hair? See, every time I cut my hair, it's funny because you don't notice the gray hair until I cut my hair, and that's when it starts popping out. But it's kind of crazy because it's like it's getting patches. I literally get patches of gray. It's not like it all grows. Look, so you get a patch right there. I got a patch right there. It looks like a hole. I don't know. It's crazy. Patchy gray hair. I guess next thing, gonna start calling me patches. Actually, I need to trim the hair too, because I'm beginning to get the Wolverine look again. All right, get the blades. Have a good night, good people. I'm gonna go climb this bed and go to sleep. Peace.